Kia ora, g'day everyone, I'm Craig Lord, your best option for Auckland Mayor, and I've recently been trying to work out where it went so wrong. When did council and its many divisions suddenly stop being about you, the people? I'm trying to remember back if this shocking treatment of communities has been progressive, or did we suddenly just flick a switch and let it happen? I was hoping that if I could work out how it got this way, we could then have an easy base to start the reversal of this mentality, but I haven't yet worked it out, so we'll just need to rip into it cold, and that's okay, I'm up for the challenge. Over the last 12 months, I've either been directly involved with or been made aware of communities who are being bullied. They're either being bullied out of facilities, bullied into having things done in their region they don't want, bullied into processes that the majority have already said no. The list is massive, and I will apologise now if I'm not going to use your particular challenge among some examples, but have a listen to this. We all know about Western Springs and the way they have been treated. We've got the Mount Wellington track users who were kicked out of their sporting facility so council could rent the space out for container storage. We then have Takapuna car park and campground, both of those nothing short of disgraceful. And if you think it's just those big departments in council like RFA or Panuku ignoring the people's wants, think again. The outgoing mayor and certain councillors are okay with the Albert Eden local board, yes, a local board, cutting up Chamberlain Park, kicking the Horticultural Society out of their Western Springs building, a building that club spent $300,000 renovating because council said, do it, it's yours to use. And now the current members of that local board have decided that it should be used for other things. You need to know that this kind of thing goes on. It seems that personal ambitions and vanity projects by elected officials are far greater than their public service desires. They might have just forgotten what their actual role is. Well, you can remind them. We need, of course, to broach the topic of waste management and their want of a landfill at Dome Valley right over our pristine waterways. And how about water care wanting to bulldoze 3.5 hectares of protected bush in the Waitakates? The people say no, but they don't care. In fact, what really makes it worse is the tumbleweeds, the silence rolling by from Gough and his selected minions, not a word from them. And they declared a climate emergency, yet they're cool with these two council entities going through the motions of environmental slaughter. That shows that the token gesture is certainly alive and well, doesn't it? The fights against people keep growing. It's frustrating. Council entities should be embarrassed. By now there are many of you who have already voted, but many of you haven't or won't. I'm asking that you do. I'm asking that you become one of the many who say no to the bullying and yes to bringing council back as a public service. You can do it with a tick on your voting paper. A tick for me will be a positive change for our city. It'll go towards putting someone in place who is not self-serving but public serving. The time of dictatorship is over. The time of putting you, the people and communities first is about to begin. It's up to you. If you couldn't be bothered voting, don't know who to vote for, but you're as frustrated and angry as I am about what's happening out there, then don't sit back. Be a voter. Let your tick be the difference. A vote for Craig Lord is a vote for the Auckland you want. Thank you for being part of the uprising. Thank you for fighting against council bullying. Thank you for being part of the change.